Hey people, Combo here. You know why you clicked on this video, so I'm not going to waste your time. Some very big news in the Friday Night Funkin' community right now, as a potential teaser for Friday Night coming to the Switch just recently popped up. So, let's talk about all the info I was able to find, as well as what the Funkin' crew plans to do with the full game in the future. So, to start us off, just so you don't think this is clickbaity bullshit, on screen now is one of the most recent updates given to backers on Patreon via the full game page. All these updates will become available to you if you donate any amount of money on the Patreon. There's also a very heartfelt thank you from Sir Palo they just posted that I'll put on screen here. Definitely worth translating. Anyways though, as you can see, we have some also unfinished artwork for the Kickstarter that just didn't quite make it into the final cut, along with other information about potential rewards on the Kickstarter, such as posters, vinyls, cassettes, and more, which I won't get into. This also came with a very heartfelt thank you from the Funkin' crew. Just want to take a moment to appreciate the transparency there, as when was the last time you heard a developer say thank you and actually mean it? Anyways though, personal opinions aside, as Ninja Muffin mentions, the game is definitely going to be releasing on Steam, but also decides to throw us a bone later down the line, pertaining to other ports that is. As you can see here, Ninja Muffin talks about the games being able to be released on iOS/Android, as we did reach that milestone, / the deletion of shitty Pico game ripoffs. The Pico ripoffs, of course, being games developed by 13-year-old fanboys in a mold-ridden basement likely. But, most importantly, Ninja Muffin mentions the potential of the game releasing on Switch. This is incredibly exciting news, as I personally feel that Friday Night would be perfectly suited for a handheld console, especially with 2-player local play. As Ninja Muffin mentions, however, the Funkin' crew also needs the thumbs up from Nintendo for this to happen. I actually did a little bit of research myself to see what it would take to get Friday Night on the Switch, and it's interesting. So let me explain, it's going to get a little nerdy. For a non-physical release, aka a digital release, it's actually quite simple, as becoming part of what Nintendo calls the Nintendo Developer Program, in which anyone has access to, as shown by the images on screen. A physical copy, however, is much more complicated, as this requires a publisher, such as EA for example, willing to take the game and fund it in question, and for the corporation the game is being published to, in this case Nintendo, to also accept that game to be sold on their shelves, which is much more difficult than it sounds. But, on a positive note, it wouldn't be the first time something like this has been successful. You may be sick of me hearing this, but the game Undertale, created by Toby Fox, if you didn't know that by now, has already done this and been very successful, even going as far as receiving an additional boss fight for Nintendo releases only exclusively. Hell, maybe we'll get an Nintendo exclusive level, perhaps, or maybe a character. Who knows? I'm not a game developer, but it'd be pretty cool if you ask me. But I truly hope this becomes a reality, as this game is growing a lot. As of recording, the Kickstarter is sitting just under 1,300,000, and I feel it's safe to say we will be hitting every milestone, so get ready for that erect difficulty. Definitely very exciting times to be part of rhythm gaming excellence. Well, that's really the bulk of it. I just wanted to put this out there because if this game comes to Switch, I may buy one. But yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble, people. Much love. Keep up with me, and we're going to be covering the Patreon in more detail later down the line. We're going to try to keep up with it, keep those updates if you don't want to donate, but you should. Anyways, people, not sponsored. Much love. Stay home, stay safe. This has been Combo. And yeah, peace out, everybody. Take it easy.